morning, Cougars. I'm Mallory with your Friday morning news. It's been a busy week in sports, so we'll start off with all the latest on our Cougar sports teams.
What's up, Cougs? Donald Sports here, and we're with Darnell's nephew, Dolan. We're here to bring you your Friday morning sports. Our Cougars were crushing it on Tuesdays. All four of the varsity teams in action came away with wins. Girls soccer, boys basketball, boys basketball. All of them posted big district wins, and none of them were bigger than the boys basketball team's 34-point blowout Tuesday night versus Waller.
I'm Darius Taylor, played on the high school varsity basketball team, and we played Waller yesterday, and we won by 30 plus. It was a good game. We bounced back from a tough loss, and we just played a really good game defensively and offensively. Our next game is Brenham, and we got to go to their place, which is going to be really tough. They're first in our district, so come out and support. Hopefully we can win this game.
Hey Ashley, hey Caitlin. Can y'all tell me about the game that y'all just played on Tuesday?
Well, we had a clean sweep against Waller, and all three teams played pretty well.
We play Brenham tonight and at 6:30, so y'all should come out and support.
What's up, guys? We're from Girls Tomball Varsity Soccer. We had a game last night against Willis, and we defeated them 1-0. I scored, and Priscilla blocked a lot of shots, and our defense did really well. Our next game
is Friday at Magnolia at 7 o'clock?
6 o'clock. So yeah, be there.
What's up, Cougs? I'm here with number 11, varsity soccer player Jake Bates, also the leader in goals this year with 7. He's going to tell you how the game went Tuesday night.
We beat Willis 2-1. We went down early, first 5 minutes, but we bounced back, hit 2 goals in the second half, and came out with the dub.
Sweet. Who y'all playing Friday?
We play Magnolia at home at 7.
All right, be there.
Tonight, basketball takes on Brenham, with the boys on the road and the girls here. Meanwhile, boys soccer is hosting Magnolia, while softball is at Magnolia for a scrimmage. Lauren Martorelli shot a 91 to take 5th place at the Sci-Fair Invitational on Monday, helping the girls golf team earn the 2nd place finish overall. Jenna Williams, Claire Escamilla, Devin Jones also did well. Great job, girls. Fairways and greens. We went out to find the classroom with the most school spirit yesterday. The big reveal will happen next week, when we'll walk into your room carrying donuts during the morning announcements. If your class missed its chance for donuts, and don't worry, we'll give you another shot soon. There's a new big man on campus as Kevin Flanagan takes over the football team. Let's find out what he expects out of the Cougars next year.
It's really not about talking about state championships. It's about the process. And so where I see us next year is individually, and we'll talk about 9 units strong. Every unit will be in that group will be strong, and so we'll work on every unit being stronger as young men, as men of character, on the field, and all those things. So that's our goal. I see us being better people, and along with that, the byproduct is being better players and a better team because of that. How that translates into wins and losses, I don't know. Nobody really knows that until you begin. But I definitely see that as being our main focus and purpose. As far as contacting college coaches, I will say this. The past 2 years at the 6A program that I'm coming from, every senior football player that expressed an interest in playing college football has an offer this year and last year. We start from the neck up. We want to get bigger, faster, and stronger like everybody else, but we've got to get the mind right. So we got to believe we can win. So our off-season program right now is very heavily built upon the mental aspect and getting the right mindset. As far as after-school workouts and putting a full commitment into a program, and honestly, yes, that's one of the questions I've asked the coaches after school. Where are all the guys out playing football that are not involved in other things, or maybe they're in track? Why aren't they out here catching the ball and doing some things? And I don't see that now. So how do you develop that? It all goes back to a buy-in. And so some of the things we'll talk about is, obviously you're talking about developing a family, and that family is not blood related. That family is based on your time you spent together, working together, and I think the buy-in increases by the investment you have into it, just like anything else. If you have something that you've invested a lot of time into, then your buy-in is much greater, and that goes from year to year. So that's a culture. That's not something that's developed overnight. There's no magic answer to that. So quite honestly, that's back on the coaches, and me, that's the onus that we take in that. We've got to develop, and it goes back to leadership, and the definition of leadership, in my opinion, is it's influence based on trust that you've earned. And so as we earn that trust from the players, then they'll want to be around us more and so forth. There's an old, I think it's a Chinese proverb that says, if you think you're leading and no one's following, then you're only taking a walk. And so it's kind of the same thing with this. If we think we're leading, but nobody's out there doing the extra stuff that it takes to be successful, then we're really not leading. And so that's really what we have to do, is we've got to develop a buy-in, and it's based on trust.
You can watch the full interview with Coach Flanagan online at thscougarclaw.com.
This is THS Sports signing off.
The FFA show started yesterday and continues today and tomorrow. Stop by the Ag Barn and check out all the action.
The Tomball ISD FFA show continues today and runs through tomorrow here in the Ag Barn. The auction on Saturday will see animals selling for substantial sums.
This is Uno, my pig. We got him on October 1st. He weighs 286 right now.
Chewie's been quite interesting this year. I'm way too attached to him. Yeah, the first time raising goats, he was one of the biggest ones from practice shows that I've done with him. Very, very great attitude. I love him so much.
Students and faculty are welcome to stop by and see the animals, bid on auction items, enjoy some food, and have fun.
Talent show was held last weekend. Let's see who the big winner was.
Your grand champion for the 2017 talent show is, drumroll, the THS Percussion Ensemble.
That's awesome.
Well, it started like 4 or 5 years ago that Mr. Solons got here, and we started playing trash cans every year for talent show. And this year was a big step for us, and coming in first place was great for us.
Did y'all know how great y'all did when you left the stage?
No, it was my best run during the last time of the talent show on Friday, and I didn't think we'd come in first.
That's all for now, Cougars. Have a great weekend.